Hello, my name is Eva van Boeken, co-founder and mentor of the Trauma Therapy Academy. In this meditation, we will gently explore the theme of Om Mantra meditation for trauma healing. We start by sitting comfortably in a chair. Then, on the inhale, we lift our pelvis forward and upward, giving space to our belly. Then, on the exhalation, we chant Om. Feel the vibration in your belly, lower back and pelvis as they return to neutral. In the meditation that will follow in a minute, we will constantly switch between these two positions. Please enjoy our meditation. Working with the Om mantra in a somatic way can be a powerful and safe pathway for trauma release. Because trauma is not only a story in the mind, it is an activation pattern in the nervous system and a holding pattern in the body. The sound Om creates vibration, and vibration can gently stimulate the vagus nerve, support regulation, and invite frozen or held survival energy to begin to soften. You do not need to believe in anything mystical to do this work. The combination of breath, sound, and pelvic movement naturally supports nervous system regulation. If a part of you feels skeptical or unsure, that is completely welcome. We are not forcing release, we are creating conditions for safety. Trauma healing does not happen through pressure, but through rhythm, titration, and choice. Today, you remain in control of your pace, staying within your window of tolerance, allowing the body to guide the process. Before we begin to deepen the practice, gently bring your awareness to the contact of your feet with the ground. Notice the weight of your body on a chair. Feel the temperature of the air on your skin. Let your eyes softly focus or close and take one slow breath in through the nose and a longer breath out through the mouth. As you exhale, sense the subtle settling of your shoulders and jaw. Notice 3 sounds in your environment, without labeling them as good or bad. Simply let them be. Then gently notice one sensation inside your body, perhaps in the belly or the chest. This simple orientating anchors you in the present moment, reminding your nervous system that right now, in this space, you are safe enough to explore. Now sit comfortably with your feet grounded and your hands resting on your lap. Before adding sound, gently exaggerate a slight protective posture for a moment. Allow your pelvis to subtly tuck under, your lower belly to draw in, and your shoulders to round just a little, as if bracing. Notice what that contraction feels like. This is often how trauma energy holds itself. Protective, contained, guarded. Only intensified very mildly, just enough to sense it. Then slowly release. As you inhale, let your pelvis tilt forward and slightly upward, allowing the lower belly to soften and expand. Feel the front of the body open just a little. As you exhale, softly chant Om. Letting the sound be low and steady, vibrating through the belly into the hips and the pelvic floor as the pelvis returns to neutral. Imagine the vibration gently massaging places that have been holding tension. Inhale, pelvis tilts forward, belly opens. Exhale, Om. Feeling the hum resonate and travel downward and outward. Allow the sound to be long enough that your exhale naturally lengthens, activating the vagal brake and supporting regulation. After each chant, pause briefly in the silence before the next inhale. In that quiet space, notice subtle sensations, perhaps warmth, tingling, or even small spontaneous tremors. If tiny neurogenic tremors arise in the belly or pelvis, let them be gentle signs of discharge. Continue at your own rhythm, never forcing the sound, never pushing for release. The movement remains visible above the pelvis and lower abdomen. A soft wave forward on the inhale, a returning to center with the humming exhale. If at any moment it feels too intense, reduce the volume of the sound or simply breathe without chanting. This is called pendulation, moving from activation into settling, from sound into silence, from expansion into rest. Now allow the chanting to come to a natural pause. Let your pelvis rest in a neutral position. Feel the internal space of your belly and hips from the inside. Often, when trauma is held in a freeze reaction, attention is pulled upward into the mind, into thinking and monitoring. But as vibration and breath soften the holding patterns, there can be more space to sense the inner body directly. Notice the aliveness inside. Perhaps subtle pulsing, spaciousness, or even areas that feel blank. There is no need to change anything. Simply feel from within, as if your awareness is gently inhabiting the tissues of your belly and pelvis. As you rest here, notice something very simple. There is experience happening. Sensations in the pelvis, echoes of the Om vibration, thoughts about how it went, perhaps intensity, and all of it appears within awareness. The sounds that arose, the vibration that moved, and you noticed it. According to the view of Advaita, there are no two separate realities. There is only one consciousness, and whatever is arising within it in this moment, including the movement of trauma energy and its release. Even the sense of being a separate person who has to fix trauma, who must heal correctly, who must control the process, appears within this same field. The urge to manage or to perfect your healing may feel urgent and personal. Yet even that urgency is something that is known within the field. Before you call a sensation trauma, release, or progress, there is already a raw vibration underneath it, pure intensity that appears within awareness. This does not deny that trauma can feel overwhelming. The intensity can be very strong. But when the Om vibration is experienced without immediate background mental story, it is simply sensation moving within consciousness. The narrative of me trying to heal is added afterward in your mind. And here a gentle shift becomes visible. What if there is only consciousness? And this vibration, this intensity, is arising within it. Not a separate self trapped in trauma, but awareness and its movement. The realization that there is only consciousness and the experience of sensation within it can be deeply liberating. Not because sensations disappear, but because they are no longer carried by the burden of a separate someone who must fix them. The contraction and nervousness around your own identity softens. The vibration, stillness, the memory traces, they are not personal failures. They are live appearing within consciousness. When identification relaxes, resistance also relaxes. And what remains is reality as it is. Awareness knowing itself as awareness. Even through the sound of Om. Even through the release of held survival energy. Begin to deepen your breath slightly. Feel again the support of the chair beneath you and the ground underneath your feet. Notice the room around you. Perhaps gently move your fingers or roll your shoulders. There is no rush to leave this space. Simply allow the expanded awareness to include both your inner sensations and your outer environment, integrating the experience slowly and respectfully. Thank you for joining us today. If you would like to deepen your healing journey, please check out our somatic therapy and meditation teaching courses, where I offer personal guidance and support. You can find the link in the pinned comment below. For your next step, please watch another video filled with some powerful techniques. See you there!